New at 10, an actor playing the Sesame Street character Elmo was arrested and facing 60 days in jail.
To avoid that, he called Help Me Howard with Patrick Frazier. Let's see if Elmo wound up behind bars.
Darren's an actor who's played bad guys getting arrested. Then he was hired to play Elmo and got arrested.
All right, new at 10, an actor playing the Sesame Street character Elmo was arrested and facing 60 days in jail.
To avoid that, he called Help Me Howard with Patrick Frazier. Let's see if Elmo wound up behind bars.
Darren's an actor who's played bad guys getting arrested. Then he was hired to play Elmo and got arrested.
And I see this cop there, like, with his gun and all that.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
This started back in December. Darren was paid to dress up as the Sesame Street character for a live streaming show on YouTube.
I was like, hey, you know what? I'm up for anything.
As part of the show, the organizers tied Elmo up and put him in the back of a van.
I got cops calling me twice today.
But a 911 caller thought it was a kidnapping. BSO body cam footage we obtained shows what happened.
Shut your mouth! Listen, officer, I don't give a
The organizers knew they were real officers, but Darren thought the cops were actors and part of the show just like him.
To other people, they believed it was real.
But they supposedly had everybody, they talked to everybody.
Oh, that's not the case.
And Darren quickly learned the police officers were really upset they had been chasing an Elmo character.
You wasted not just our time, helicopters, fuel. You scared the out of a couple of families.
Darren, with his wrists handcuffed, tried to explain he was not to blame.
I was paid to be kidnapped.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm an actor.
And you did a great job.
Darren and the 3 organizers were all arrested, charged with disorderly conduct, which can mean 60 days in jail. Darren called Help Me Howard. We asked Eric Schwartzreich to take the case.
He didn't stage anything. He wasn't in charge of this. He took a job. He was hired.
The Broward State Attorney's Office offered all 4 people involved in the live stream a plea deal where they would enter a diversion program and each pay $200 restitution. 2 accepted. The third's expected to. But Eric refused to settle, and Darren agreed.
I just feel it's wrong. I shouldn't be in this predicament in the first place.
6 months later, we were back in court. The assistant state attorney spoke.
Both myself and defense have spent the last few weeks negotiating back and forth regarding the appropriate result in this case. The state announces a null pros.
Null pros. Translation, Darren was in the clear.
They took the time. They were diligent. They reviewed the videos. They reviewed the records, and they came to the right resolution, which was to drop the charges and free Elmo.
Darren was thrilled. The charge clearly had bothered him more than he had shown.
I didn't know what to do. It was like mental anguish.
Eric doesn't represent the 3 organizers of the live stream, but he says they clearly put Darren, as Elmo, in a bad spot.
So I don't think there was any cruel or evil intent here, but I think people need to be, in this day and age, need to be smart, need to be wiser as to what's going on so a panic is not caused.
It all started as a live stream that left Darren in handcuffs. It all worked out after his call to Help Me Howard.
We got Eric Schwartzreich. We got you. Help Me Howard, Howard Finkelstein. With you guys' help, you saved me from 60 days in jail and a record. So I really appreciate it, and I thank you a lot.
Happy for you, Darren. And thank you, Eric, for helping Darren out for free.